Welcome to Sports Legends. Today, we're telling the story of Michael Jordan, the basketball legend who soared above all. In the world of sports, few names resonate as powerfully as Michael Jordan. He wasn't just a basketball player. He was a global icon, a cultural phenomenon who transcended his sport. His story is one of relentless drive, unmatched talent, and a competitive fire that burned brighter than any opponent he ever faced. But to truly understand the legend, we have to go back to the beginning, to a young boy in Wilmington, North Carolina, who would one day learn to fly. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17, 1963. Growing up, he was fiercely competitive, especially with his older brother, Larry. Their backyard battles were legendary, and it was in these one-on-one games that Michael's desire to win was forged. He wasn't always the standout star, though. In a now-famous story, he was cut from his high school's varsity basketball team as a sophomore. This rejection wasn't a setback, it was fuel. Jordan used that summer to work harder than ever before, growing taller and honing his skills with an almost obsessive dedication. The next year, he not only made the team, he dominated. His talent earned him a scholarship to the University of North Carolina, where he played under the legendary coach Dean Smith. In his freshman year, Jordan was already showing flashes of the clutch player he would become. In the 1982 NCAA Championship game against Georgetown, with just seconds left on the clock, a young Michael Jordan took the game-winning shot. It was a moment that announced his arrival on the national stage. He wasn't just a player with potential anymore. He was a player who delivered when it mattered most. In 1984, the Chicago Bulls selected Jordan with the third overall pick in the NBA draft. At the time, the Bulls were a struggling franchise. Jordan changed everything. From his very first season, he was a sensation. His incredible athleticism, acrobatic dunks, and sheer will to win captivated fans around the league. He was named Rookie of the Year, and it was clear that a new era had begun in Chicago. They called him Air Jordan for his seemingly impossible ability to hang in the air, defying gravity with every leap. The early years in the NBA were a test of his resolve. Jordan was an individual superstar, winning scoring titles and dazzling crowds, but team success was elusive. He faced formidable rivals, most notably the Detroit Pistons, known as the Bad Boys. The Pistons implemented the Jordan rules, a physical, aggressive, defensive strategy designed specifically to stop him. For 3 straight years, Detroit knocked Jordan and the Bulls out of the playoffs. These defeats were painful, but they only made Jordan hungrier. He hit the weight room, got stronger, and learned to trust his teammates more, evolving from a pure scorer into a complete leader. Then came the 1990s. The Chicago Bulls, now a well-rounded team with Scottie Pippen as Jordan's brilliant second-in-command and Phil Jackson as their Zen master coach, were ready to conquer the league. In 1991, they finally broke through, sweeping the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals and defeating the Magic Johnson-led Los Angeles Lakers to win their first-ever NBA championship. It was a deeply emotional moment for Jordan, who cried while clutching the trophy. The barrier was broken. What followed was pure dominance. The Bulls went on to win 2 more consecutive championships in 1992 and 1993, completing their first three-peat. Jordan was at the absolute peak of his powers, the undisputed king of the basketball world. His performance in the 1992 finals, known as the Shrug Game, where he hit 6 three-pointers in the first half and simply shrugged his shoulders, perfectly captured his effortless supremacy. Then, at the height of his fame, he shocked the world. In 1993, following the tragic murder of his father, a weary and grieving Jordan announced his retirement from basketball. He cited a loss of desire to play the game and decided to pursue his father's dream for him, to play professional baseball. His time in the minor leagues was a display of humility and hard work, but it was clear his true calling was on the hardwood. In March 1995, a simple 2-word press release sent shockwaves through the sports world. "I'm back." Jordan returned to the Bulls, and while they were knocked out of the playoffs that season, the fire was reignited. The following year, the 1995-96 season, is considered by many to be the greatest in NBA history. Jordan, with a renewed focus, led the Bulls to a then record 72 wins and just 10 losses. They stormed through the playoffs and won their 4th NBA title. The king was back on his throne. This second run cemented his legacy with even more iconic moments. There was the flu game in the 1997 NBA Finals, where a visibly ill and dehydrated Jordan scored 38 points to lead the Bulls to a crucial victory. It was a legendary display of heart and determination, a perfect metaphor for his entire career. He refused to be beaten, not by an opponent, and not by his own body. The Bulls went on to win championships in 1997 and 1998, completing their second three-peat. Jordan's final shot as a Bull in the 1998 finals is one of the most famous plays in sports history. With seconds ticking down, he stole the ball, crossed over his defender, and hit the game-winning jumper to secure his sixth and final championship. It was the perfect storybook ending, or so it seemed. Beyond the court, Jordan's impact was just as profound. His partnership with Nike created the Air Jordan sneaker line, which revolutionized sports marketing. He wasn't just an athlete, he was a brand. The Jumpman logo became a global symbol of excellence. He starred in the movie Space Jam, further cementing his status as a pop culture icon beloved by millions. Even those who didn't follow basketball, he made it cool to be a basketball player, inspiring an entire generation of athletes, from Kobe Bryant to LeBron James, who modeled their games and their careers after his. After his second retirement, Jordan returned one more time, playing for the Washington Wizards. While he was no longer the high-flying player of his youth, he still showed flashes of his old brilliance, proving that his competitive spirit never faded. Today, as the owner of the Charlotte Hornets NBA team, he remains deeply connected to the game he defined. Michael Jordan's story is more than just a list of accolades and championships. It's a testament to the power of hard work, the importance of resilience, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. He faced failure and used it as motivation. He carried the weight of expectation and exceeded it every time. He didn't just play basketball, he changed it forever, leaving an indelible legacy that soars above all. Thank you so much for watching our look into the life of Michael Jordan. If you enjoyed this story from Sports Legends, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next episode. We'll see you next time.